Ciao, y'all. Benvenuti, benvenute. How are y'all feeling tonight?
Woo.
We are Amanda Pascali and the family, and we're going to play y'all some songs tonight. Thank you so much for coming out. I was born along a dashed yellow line that runs straight through the highway in a land that isn't mine. And my mama told me, Amandina, this is where you ought to stay. Queste strade con l'oro lastricate. Said ay da di da di da di da, ay da di da di da di da. I grew up along the lines that separate the seas, and I waved to children on the street as they called out to me, and they spoke of the ancient maps of all of Lady Lindy's paths. They led to somewhere she traversed alone. She was searching to never find a home. Hi da di da di da di da, hi da di da di da di da. Uccellino, they call me Uccellino, 'cause it means forever till the day I fly away. Uccellino, vola col destino e folle d'amore fino al giorno che morirà. Thank y'all for your patience while we figure some things out. This is actually part of the act. I was grown when Sorellina came to search for me. Well, she wrote a letter to me and she said she'd set me free. She said chi si volta, chi si gira sempre a casa va a finire. Oh Habibti, take your heart and leave. Quelle strade d'oro, oh how they deceive. Hi da di da di da di da, hi da di da di da di da. Uccellino, call me Uccellino, 'cause it means per sempre till the day I fly away. Uccellino, vola col destino, eppure folle d'amore fino al giorno che morirà. I said, hi da di da di da di da, oh hi da di da di da di da, oh hi da di da di da di da, hi da di da di da di da. Tra le nuvole e tra le stelle io sono nata. Tra i pianeti, somewhere nell'universo, io sono nata. Quella americana, quella che è gitana, quella folle d'amore fino al giorno che morirà. La di da di da da dum, la di da dum, da di da da.
Thank y'all.
Thank you all. We're going to take a second to figure out which of my cables is breaking. Ethan is the sound guy, and he's doing an excellent job. The crackling is my fault, so let's find out which one. Do you know which line it was coming through? I think we're good, so we'll move right along.
I toss and turn until the morning sighing. The night will meet the day, and still I'm trying. Your eyes will fill my thoughts until I realize the hours that will pass before the sunrise. Eyes that never close will never rest. Hearts will always long for those who left. I'm captured by your love until the day that fate will follow me toward the grave. Non posso ora chiudermi, pace non navichi sta afflitto cori. Lo sai quando io dai alla sari la vita mia finisce e morì. When fate will follow me toward the grave, when fate will follow me toward the grave. Thank y'all so much. These guys are amazing. This is Addison Freeman here on the violin. That's Federico De Michaelis on piano and classical guitar. And that's Kevin Ray back there on the upright bass. I'm so lucky that I get to play with such talented guys. What a pleasure, and what a pleasure to be here tonight in the heart of Houston, Texas, my hometown, at one of the best listening rooms in the country, McGonigel's Mucky Duck. Thanks to the entire crew here, the waiters, waitresses, the sound guy, the chefs back there, everyone for making this one of the best places to play in the world. And we have played all over the world, and yet we keep coming back here because it's such an amazing place. Family-run venue that really prioritizes live music, and that's what makes it such an amazing place to play at. So many of y'all know who we are. You've seen us play time and time and again, and I'm so grateful for y'all. But then a lot of y'all are new here, and you've never met us before or seen us play. These are my guys. I am Amanda Pascali. We are Amanda Pascali and the family. We make what I like to call immigrant American folk music. It's music that speaks to the feeling of constantly feeling too foreign for here, too foreign for home, and never enough for both. Just in this constant in-between. And that is what I write songs about. I think all these guys have had experiences that vibe with that. And that being said, we're gonna play you a few more songs. This one really speaks to that immigrant experience. It's a song called Over the Sea. It's about risking everything you have in your life to start a new chapter, because you want to have a better life for yourself and your family. If I were the moon, I'd tug at the sea to draw the land piece by piece closer to me, closer to me, closer to me. The land of the free lies just over the sea, closer to me. All I could be if I could survive in the land of the free. If I were a painter, I'd paint me a sidewalk, paint me a skywalk, paint me a path of bright yellow white, bright burning light to lead us the way out of aching at last. Dee 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 dee, over the sea, the land of the free lies just over the sea. Over the sea, over the sea, the land of a blissful liberty. and the sun is a radiant green, white and red, like the blood that through water of kyanite shed, and the salt-covered dreams now buried before the land, and the moment that I'd waited for. Lie, 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 lie over the sky. The land of the free lies just over the sky. Over the sky, over the sky. We do what we must do so we can survive. Over the sky, over the sky. The land of the free lies just over the sky. Over the sky, over the sky. I loved you long after I left you behind. That was my song, Over the Sea. I wrote it a few years ago. I am the daughter of two immigrants from two different continents. So the story of leaving your homeland to go somewhere else is a story that's always captured me and fascinated me for a long time. And that, what we just played, was a very modern song, considering that I wrote it a few years ago. And this next song, it sounds very similar, was written over 200 years ago. It's a work song from the region of Abruzzo in Italy, and it's a song that comes from the olive pickers in that region. But then, in the middle of the 20th century, it was turned into an Italian song. Instead of being in the dialect of Abruzzo, it was rewritten in Italian with different lyrics to describe the feeling of what was going on during that time period of many people from the South leaving to go north to find jobs. And it's a story that I think is still pertinent today, as many people all over the world flee war, hunger, and poverty. This song is called Amara Terra Mia, This Bitter Land of Mine. Sole alla valle, sole alla collina, per le campagne non c'è più nessuno. Addio, addio amore, io vado via, amara terra mia, amara e bella. Cieli infiniti avvolti come pietra, mani incallite ormai senza speranza. Addio, addio amore, io vado via, amara terra mia, amara e bella. If y'all like these songs, you can find them on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you listen to music. But for those of you who are old-fashioned, we also have CDs back there. And my good friend, Ben, my very talented friend, who right now is running around taking photos, he will help you out back there to get a CD afterwards if you're interested in that. And if you're not interested in that, we've also got other stuff, like stickers and shirts and all that good stuff. And even if you just want to come say hi, I'd love to meet all of you and say hello again to those of you who have already met. Thank y'all so much again for coming. Here's a bilingual love song called Hey Amorino. 1, 2, 1, 2. Consume your mind. There are some who will search and will never find. So hey, amorino, hey, tesoro, tell me, won't you, baby, will you love me tomorrow? Oh, my love, I'm dreaming of giving you the sky with the stars up tomorrow. And even though you decided you wanna jump on a plane to Sicily, well, no, forever you can always count on me. My love, and even if you to be my love? Anything you want to be my love once more. Anything you want to be my love, my
That is Federico De Michelis playing the piano for y'all now. You might not know this, but he's actually a professional opera singer. He sings all over the world and with the Houston Grand Opera. But tonight we have him here for this very special, intimate concert. And I feel very lucky for that. And again, back there is Kevin Ray, a Cuban-American, classically trained upright bassist that plays jazz, Latin music, and whatever you call this. He's also an orchestra teacher, middle school orchestra teacher. And again, that is Addison Freeman here on the switching between the violin, the mandolin, and the cello. So that's just crazy. The fact that he does that, and that all these guys are as talented as they are.
Thank you. And a special thank you to Ethan for running sound and doing an incredible job.
This one's called Two Tin Cans. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Two tin cans strung together by a wire. Speak to me softly, every breath respired. Dreams of escaping secretly. Please say you'll come with me. 100 miles to the shining sun. When we reach it, life has just begun. If I love you and you love me, please say you'll come with me. Been told the guards of gold would ring me on the phone, so I stay near. Two cans, my dear, to hear liberty speaking to me. Well, candles, lanterns, when the power's out, no one to hear us whispering about. Speak to me softly, victory. Someday when we are free, I wanna know it. Someday when we are free, say you'll come with me.
Thank y'all so much. I wrote that song about my dad, who grew up in a communist country. And and in order to talk to his friends while he was growing up, so that way the government wouldn't hear them and listen to everything they were saying, he strung together 2 tin cans with a wire. And it's a song that's meant to be like childish at the same time as being very rebellious. And now we're entering deep, sad girl hours. I lived for the better part of last year in Sicily, doing a project to translate and revitalize Sicilian folk songs that speak to the most pressing issues of our time. But of course, since they're written in Sicilian, which is a UNESCO endangered language, I decided to translate them into English as a way to preserve them and also introduce the entire world to them. And while I was living there, I did a lot of growing up. It was the first time I ever lived, away from my family. The first time I ever, I really had to do a lot of things for the first time and stand up for myself in ways that I never thought I would have to. But I also grew up in the sense that I felt a lot of pain while I was there. While I was there, my grandma passed away. And I just remember sitting in my apartment in Palermo, Sicily. And this was a super old apartment that was just falling apart, and the rain was, falling in from the ceiling. And I'm just sitting there, and I never felt so alone in my life. And a few days after I heard about that news, I had to get on a plane to go to Trieste to record a song. And I so badly did not want to get on that plane and record that song, but I did it because I figured that's what she would have wanted. So this is a song that I wrote about exactly that, about losing her and being alone with myself. It's called There's No You. There's a mirror that hangs in the back of my mind, and it's like being watched from inside, I don't want to see so much of me. I'm here, but there's no you. Ballet shoes, walking boots, me at 8, 9, and 2. All the photos of me, ones that I never knew. And I look for you in the passport too. I'm here, but there's no you. Sour cherry wine on the tracks by the hillside, now bittersweet with the passing of time. How could you leave me full of this wine? Now I'm drinking alone and I'm crying. Ooh, I'm crying. Oh, there's no you. Thank y'all so much. I write about family a lot in my songs. I am the oldest of 3 girls. And this is a song that I wrote about my little sister when she turned 16 years old. I don't know if y'all remember that winter freeze that we had a few years back where we had no electricity and no heat. It was during that very time that my sister turned 16 years old. And I just remember her, under this big pile of blankets and having so many things that I wanted to say to her about growing up and how you can work hard to control so many things in your life, but no matter how hard you try, sometimes things just don't go your way. This song is called Sweet 16.
I can do the intro without the intro.
Little sister, tan and blistered with salty blackened hair. The waves have turned against you now, like Edmund Dante, lost and scared. Shifting forward, shifting aft, starboard, port and stern. You never drove this ship before, but now it's time you finally learned. Study hard, but don't be fooled. Life isn't like the books in school. And baby, you're 16. Throw away all of your skinny jeans. Yesterday you were just 13. Hands on the wheel, this is real. But I feel that I'll never see you as 16. Driving the ship by yourself with no help. The waves come and go, but the girl in the mirror's the same. And I hope that you never change. One, two, I miss you in glitter shorts and peach perfume. 3, 4, love and war, it still goes on at 24. I'm proud of you today, but sometimes I still miss yesterday. Just rewind, just rewind, just rewind. Don't cry, just yet, baby. It's not all it's cracked up to be. Wait and see, wait and see, sweet, sweet 16. Just rewind, just rewind, just rewind.
So as I mentioned before, I lived in Sicily for the better half of last year, translating and revitalizing Sicilian folk songs, and we're going to play you one of those songs now. This is a song that's called Canta e Conta in Sicilian, or Canta e Racconta in Italian, that is to sing and recount in English, to recount one's stories, one's life, to tell the story of how you've grown up, the people that you grew up around, your family. I found that going there as a Texan, as an American, a lot of these songs are really similar to the music of this south of our country here, really similar to you know, classic country music that recalls, you know, tales of home, food, growing up in a big family, traditions, and not wanting to get lost in the pages of history. So this song, as I said, is called Canta e Conta, and we actually recorded it in Sicily with y'all are not gonna believe this, but a Sicilian bluegrass band. So we went to Sicily and we met this group of kids our age who were just in love with American music, and we approached them with the idea to record this song, and they were like, yeah, but do you know how to play any like American songs? And we were like, no, but like, do y'all know how to play Sicilian songs? So we came to a compromise, and we made a bluegrass version of this old Sicilian song. And it sounds like it should be out of place, but it's really not. Because at the end of the day, it just comes down to telling your story and being proud of who you are and where you come from. This is to sing and recount.
Tonight's the night I run the way the wind blows. Tonight I call the sun upon the shadows. Tonight I pull the curtains off the windows and bring to light the stories of a lifetime. Tonight I breathe the past into my lungs and sing the song of stories to be sung. But all the heartache and all the torment outweighs the love for those who passed and those to come. They say that tears can't change what's left behind. I know that fear can't stop what's left to find. What do I have to set this story free? Only my voice, it begins with me. I hear my voice. Conto e canto di non perdere lo conto. No holy water blessed the road that finds me. No hand of God caressed me so divinely. Alone I took this path so long and winding, in search of peace and never truly finding. If I could reconstruct the clouds up high, then every day love from the sky. But all the heartache and all the torment outweighs the love for those who've passed and those who come. They say that tears can't change what's left behind. I know that fear can't stop what's left to find. What do I have to set this story free? Only my voice, it begins with me. I hear my voice. Conto e canto di non perdere lo conto. But all the heartache and all the torment outweighs the love for those who've passed past and those to come. They say that tears, I can't change what's left behind. I know that fear can't stop what's left to find. What do I have to set this story free? Only my voice, it begins with me. My voice. Canto e canto, di non perdere l'ucundo. La 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 la
Thank y'all so much. We've got one more song for you, and then we're going to call it a night. Thank you so much for coming out. After we leave the stage, there's actually going to be another show here. Jessica is playing. And so there's another show. Stick around if you can. But we are Amanda Pascali and the family. Again, that's Federico De Michaelis, Kevin Ray, Addison Freeman. You can find us at amandapascali.com or on Instagram at Amandina Pascali. It means little Amanda Pascali. And we've been so happy to play for y'all tonight. Thank you so much. So that was a Sicilian song that I translated into English. It was a project that started out originally as a Fulbright project. I did it as a Fulbright fellow, sponsored and endorsed by the U.S. State Department and the Italian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And then I kind of continued it by going viral on social media for singing those songs. And now I've been able to reach an audience of several million people all over the world doing these translations and galvanizing a generation of people who have always felt kind of in between languages, in between cultures, and in between identities, which is something that I feel like we can all connect with. Federico is from Argentina by way of Spain, and now he's here in Houston, Texas. Kevin is Cuban American. And me and Addison have been playing music for a long time, blending Texan and American sounds with the Mediterranean and the Balkans and everything that makes up me and who I am and who we are. Especially as a city, being here in Houston as the most diverse city in the country now in 2024. With that being said, this is a song about the process of making America your home if you're coming from somewhere else, and perhaps not an easy process for everyone, and maybe a journey that at some points you say to yourself, this is not my real home, this is my temporary home. At least that was the case of my parents. But then they ended up staying here, and I was born in New York City, and now I'm here for y'all tonight, singing these songs in Houston, Texas. This is Temporary Home, and we are Amanda Pascali and the family. Met him in the land where everybody says that anything can happen. He said, I
as soon as I have made it, I swear I'm going home. I swear I'm going home. Every morning since he donned a uniform and boots just like he did at home. And the factory in shades of muted black and white and blue. No color TV home. No color TV home. Temporary empty room. A temporary telephone. Temporary concrete ceiling. Temporary home. Spoke about a man who worked the sickle with his hand and a voice that roared like a thunder. He said the journey to the golden ground is just along the path down 7 levels under. Oh, temporary empty room. Temporary sleep alone. Temporary wings to fly to a temporary home. No name and no passport, no identity to transport. No nation, no conversation. Where do you belong? No name and no passport. No, 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 nobody waits for you no more. Nobody waits, and there's an underground airport. Where do you belong? I said, ain't nobody turn you around, no, turn you around, no, turn you around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn you around. Oh, where do you belong? I said, ain't gonna let nobody turn you around, no, turn you around, no, turn you around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn you around. Oh, where do you belong? Oh, where do you belong? Oh, where do you belong? Where do you
Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Mucky Duck. Thank you, Ethan, our sound guy.